Hello and welcome to Eva's House of Spirit. I'm Eva, and today I wanted to share with you a way in which maybe you could give back or give something to someone less fortunate if you are seeking to do something, you know, for the benefit of someone else, something charitable, something just helpful. Because I know that at this time of year and even into, even into Yule time, particularly anyway at this time of year. But really, any time of year is a good time. It doesn't have to be right after Samhain. It doesn't have to be at Thanksgiving time. It doesn't have to be at Yule time, It could be any time of year. I feel that it is really important that if you have extra, or if you find yourself in a position where you can give or do something charitable, and it doesn't have to be money and it doesn't have to be physical things given, you can volunteer, you can do good deeds, but what I'm going to show you today does involve giving in a monetary sense. If you can give of yourself, I think it's important no matter what time of year. But I know that at this time of year particularly, people happen to usually be interested, as they introspect and reflect, they're interested in giving something back. So today I was just hanging out around the house and the mail came, and I received a catalog for World Vision gifts. And now what this organization, World Vision, does is they allow us to give to people, particularly in third world countries, to help to better their life, to help these people get on their feet and better themselves. One thing they're very well known for is this organization allows you to buy a share of an animal that a family can receive, and that animal can help that family to make money to live. Maybe, for example, you can buy, you can donate and basically buy that family like a chicken, and the eggs that that chicken lays can be sold, maybe at market to help the family to get by. Or, maybe you could buy a share of a goat, and when enough donations come together, they will send a family a goat, and the milk from the goat can help nourish that family, or they can sell some of the milk to make a living to get by. Things like that. You can help to buy or buy a share of livestock to help a family that is struggling, to help to nourish them or to help them to make a living. But that's not the extent of all that this organization does. They also have options like you can help to send a girl to school. It says many girls in developing countries don't finish primary school. Some must work to help their families or stay home to care for siblings. Others simply lack money for fees or uniforms. Help a girl go to school and overcome poverty. Studies have shown when a woman has an education, her children live better lives. That's an option. You can also help sexually exploited girls. Millions of children, most of them girls, are enslaved in the global sex trade today. Many, like Fung, are forced to serve 8 to 12 clients every day. They're often drugged and beaten if they don't obey. Your gift will help prevent abuse and restore physical and spiritual health to rescued girls by providing things like safe shelter, medical care, nutritious food, vocational training, compassionate counseling, and when possible, reintegration with a loving family. So that's another option you can give toward that cause. There's a clean water fund you can contribute to. It says cut a community's child death rate in half. Every day, more than 1,600 children under age 5 die of waterborne and sanitation-related diseases. Your gift to World Vision's Clean Water Fund will help save children from parasites, worms, and dysentery. They'll be able to attend school instead of walking long distances to fetch water. You can also give the gift of water, like for a family. or even, it depends how much you have to give, how much you can give. In many of the world's poorest places, children have to walk miles every day just to get water. Your gift doubles in impact to supply clean water to a family, and you'll receive photos and updates to see how you've helped transform their lives and their entire community. What else? You can, you can give a water well, though it is kind of expensive to either donate toward a deep well and a hand pump or toward a hand-drilled well. A share of a deep well, if you have it to give, is $100. Not everybody has that, but this is just an option I'm mentioning. It says, give a water well and save children's lives. Pray. That's the first thing our well drilling teams do when they come to a thirsty community. They take their work seriously because they know that dirty water and poor sanitation are major contributors to the deaths of more than 500,000 children every year. Help one of our teams drill a well and fit it with a hand pump. One well can provide 2,800 gallons of safe, life-sustaining water every day for up to 300 people. Your gift will save lives for years to come and help transform an entire community. But again, even just a share of a well, if you have $100 and you want to donate something like that, you can do that. What else? You can donate other things, such as warm clothes and shoes so children can go to school. You can donate towards stocking a school with things like books and tools to learn. You can donate a bicycle, which can protect a girl and help her get an education. In many countries, girls drop out of school because they're afraid of being assaulted or kidnapped on a long walk to and from school. Your gift of a bicycle will provide safe, speedy transportation, enabling a young woman to get an education that can open the door to a whole new future. Now, they have some things that are, I feel, less of a priority. Like they say, you can donate toward giving Bibles in a child's own language. I don't think that is as much of a priority as some of these other options. Or, you can give, for example, soccer balls for a school, which though, recreation is good for the soul, I find that there are some other things that are more pressing. Here they have, you can donate toward a small business loan for a hard-working mom. Thanks to World Vision microloans, thousands of women who once lived on the edge of survival now own successful small businesses, sewing clothing, creating handicrafts, running grocery stores, and more. They're making money to feed, clothe, and educate their children. And this is like you can give a loan for one or two women for either $100 or $200. But no, some of these gifts are as low as $25, depending what you choose. And I'm sure on their website, if you go to worldvisiongifts.org, you can see all the options, and they're not all like in the $100 range. Like some of them are just like a share of something. They're like $25. Like there's some affordable options if you don't have so much to give. But what I really like about this, organization is that I'm sure you've heard that expression, give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day, teach a man to fish, and he'll eat for life. Well, what they're trying to do here is give people the tools and resources to be able to uplift themselves. You're not just handing them, oh, here's just some food for today. Like, you're giving them resources for the long term, and I think this is such a good thing. You can, donate towards solar lanterns for safe and reliable light so children can do their homework by, or so people can have light in their homes at night. Loving care for orphans, emergency food for children in Africa, urgently needed clothing for even children in America. You can give to kids here, okay? School supplies for U.S. classrooms, nutritious food for hungry kids in America. There's also gifts, crafts that you can buy, that the money that you pay for these crafted gifts, they go toward, charitable things to help people as well. It says choose any of these items and your donation will go to help where it makes the most impact. So this is something I want to do at some point. I'm not sure which option I'm going to donate to. I am sort of leaning, I think, toward the helping of sexually exploited girls myself, but and And you can even, for that cause, you can even give a donation as low as $35, which is within my means, that I can swing that and still get by, for the week. Or I can even just slowly put it aside little by little. But I'm not sure which of these I think I'm going to donate toward. But I really wanted to bring your attention to World Vision, because I think it is such a good charity. So if you would like to give, if you have the means to give, I really strongly urge you. I'm going to have a link to this organization's website in the description of this video. I really encourage you to go to worldvisiongifts.org and consider giving to someone. Again, it doesn't have to be in a third world country. I thought it was mostly in third world countries, but apparently they also allow you to donate to people that are disadvantaged here in America. I really encourage you to go to this site. I encourage you to consider this in your charitable mindedness. And with that, I wish you many blessings. Let us all be thankful for the things that we have, that some would love to have, that we sometimes take for granted. I thank all of holiness that, there is food in my pantry, and I'm sure you are thankful too, that there is warmth in my house, and that I have the simple things that we often take for granted, and I would love to be able to give something like that back to somebody who really has a hard time getting that. Not because of some fault of their own, but just for whatever reason, circumstances, they could not obtain those things. I want to give, and I really aim to try to be charitable and helpful to others as much as I can. And I hope that you will also aim to be charitable and helpful to your brothers and sisters in humanity, because we are all one people. I don't care who you are. I don't care what gender you are. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what religion you are. We are all brothers and sisters. We are one people. We are one people. Okay? So let's make the world a better place. Till our next exchange. Blessed be and Ashe.